Lion's Den, powered by KCB Bank. Next in the den are two young entrepreneurs harnessing technology to deliver cooking gas to the doorsteps of residents in Nairobi.
I'm Jamlik and she's Vivian. We are here offering you a sumptuous stake of 20% in exchange for 800,000. In Kenya, there are over 10 cooking brands for gas. Lack of regulation by the ERC has led to different prices ranging currently at 1,600 for the 13 kgs up to 2,600. And that's where Mr. PEDDY comes in. We are a networking and a marketing service that offers a way of connecting the vendors themselves and the consumer. Me as a consumer, I select the best cooking gas vendor in my area, and then I get to be delivered in my position without so much hassle.
On the worst case scenario, we are targeting 10 vendors. That is, we are going to charge them 30 shillings per each. So that is 300 per day. And so in a month, that goes for 9,000. By the time we are 1 year, we are going to be able to get at least 191,000 Kenya shillings.
An Uber for the cooking gas industry, but with very little sales figures so far.
What are you providing exactly? I come to you, and you have different vendors who sell gas, and then I choose the vendor I want.
For the application itself, the advantage is that you get something like geo-mapping, so we can direct you to where you're going. So using the application, it just directs the vendor to where you live.
So is the platform already active, or is something you're thinking about?
Okay, so currently we have been doing it for 3 months.
Just so that I get the numbers right. Last month, July, how many gas cylinders did you deliver?
We did less than that, and that's based on families and friends.
Who's covering the cost of the guy on the bicycle?
For us, it's just to ensure that the client, for example, if you're in one locality, you're able to find...
So you're selling information. You're saying vendor A is selling at 1,500, vendor B at 2,000, vendor C at 2,600.
Yeah, but the vendor then pays for the delivery.
No, actually what happens is the vendor is actually the one who now should deliver.
Organize delivery.
Yeah.
I think what I find interesting about your proposition is the fact that you're allowing people to compare prices that are out there. I'm really struggling to understand how you're going to actually make your money for that reason, because I don't quite get it. I'm out for this one.
Our entrepreneurs lose their first lion. Can they convince the others that Mr. PEDDY will take off?
My gas guy, I have a gas guy and I have his telephone number. So when my gas finishes, I call him. In 30 minutes, there'll be gas at my doorstep and I will M-Pesa him. How are you going to compete with my gas guy?
Okay, your gas guy, one thing about him is when you start using that one gas guy, he becomes that person. You might never know, but the next gas guy might be cheaper than him. Okay. So what you are offering is to make sure that that gas guy is unauthorized and is getting it from the right place.
Olive is saying, at the end of the day, this is Kenya. Everybody knows a guy. I can come onto your app and check the pricing, and all I'll use that for is that I use that price to bargain.
To make sure that my gas
guy gives me the whatever. So that's my challenge.
Maybe if you have our app, there's something else he can do. He can make sure that he fills your gas less the kgs that is supposed to be there.
So you're certifying to make sure that the quantity stated on the cylinder is what's being delivered.
Yes.
I think for me, your idea is still a bit raw. I'm not understanding the real margins in it. Because one part of it, you will provide information and people can use it, but they don't necessarily do anything with you. So I'm out.
So your business is based around the app. What inspired gas?
I have a brother who lives in Syokimau. When the gas goes out, he has to come to where my mom lives to buy it because he knows that's cheaper.
I think a little bit more work on understanding how you could add value to an end consumer, how you could be unique is required in this case. So for that reason, I will also say I'm out, unfortunately.
I think for me, I'd like to say, I believe you've overvalued your business. So for that reason, I think I'm out.
For now, the way it's structured, I don't really see the benefit of it to very many people, For that reason, I have to say I'm out for now.
The entrepreneurs fail to convince the lions that their business has a competitive edge and walk away with nothing.
It is a bit tough still our idea is very viable.
To me, I thought it was a delivery service. And actually, they don't control the delivery service.
We have to continue with what we were doing. The other channel might require us to source more funds.
So price comparators information, but then to layer on a service on top of it, that service would not be specifically gas alone.
We are willing to change to whatever suits to bring in the finances.
Lion's Den, powered by KCB Bank.